Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in this great wide world of ours today. I saw something this morning when I was waiting on some things to accomplish. And when I saw this, excuse me about the yawning, but when I saw this, it had me reflect that, this is what we do when we set goals and priorities. The four R's. They are reset, readjust, restart, refocus. And the first one that I always like, that reset. I do this on a weekly basis. Tomorrow I'll work on this in the afternoon because I want to reset things in a positive direction. Not saying they're not in a positive direction, but if you have a positive mindset, which for the most part I do, and I mean, I have those days where I don't have it, but it's all about being in that positive vibe or that positive mindset. But what you do is you really look at your reset. In other words, you look at your week and say what worked, what didn't work, how can I improve things, and where do I go from there? And like I said, I usually reach out to family members or friends that are close. And I've talked about this before, where you have the inner circle and the outer circle, and say whether this works or whether that works, and where do you see things going in life. So what you do is you reset. For instance, I'm looking at a new career. I want to reset things to where, I'm doing things as a psychologist. That's what I went to school for, and not necessarily doing something that I'm doing that is out of my realm or not what I intended to get my schooling for. The next thing that I'm like is says readjust, and I think that's important. You readjust things, find out, okay, this worked. How can I improve this? This didn't work. How can I improve this? And it's about improving and not taking it out on other people. I think, like, in the last couple of weeks, I've been really kind of like snotty with people and very like not in my positive groove. But I think a lot of it had to do where I saw things and where I need things to go. And really, when you're not trying to stay, what I call readjust things, excuse me, about readjusting things, then it puts you into this anxiety or this depression or whatever. So the goal here is to always to readjust. For instance, I want to readjust and get careers that are more in line with my work as a psychologist, and not necessarily what I was doing more into research. Not saying that's not a bad thing. It's just that is not my thing and what I have the passion about. I think, like said this before, when you see Steve Jobs and connecting and the dots, and the goal here is to always find your passion, and you have to go by your gut reaction and go from there. Finally, or the third thing is to restart. And like I said, the issue, and it's not necessarily an issue, but it's what I normally do on Sunday, is to restart the week and figure out, yeah, this is where I want to be. There's the old saying, the shortest point between two distances is a straight line. Or in essence, what I like to, if you want to go from point A to point B, you follow the least uh, resistance in that approach. Granted, you're going to have problems, and then the point there is, or are, is you're going to, as Steve Harvey would say, you're going to end up having bruises and cuts. You're going to miscalculate. You're going to fall back. But the goal here is always to readjust where you needed to be and restart where you need to be. And like I said, I usually like to take Sundays and use that. And finally, the the final point is refocus. And a tendency a lot of people have a problem with this is when you refocus, is focus where you want to be, where you want to accomplish in life. One of my short terms is almost all my back child support is paid off. And my goal is to have that all paid off by the end of the year because there are some things I want to do. So what I plan on doing, I told myself I had Thursday and Friday off. We always say a mulligan in golf. I'm taking Saturday, but I am babysitting the girl's dog this weekend and early next week. So the goal here is, I'll do that, and then I will refocus on things that I need to accomplish. But it'll help my mental state because really I was trying to do a lot, try to work on my next manuscript, and et cetera. So, and like I said, I told somebody earlier in the week, I feel this piece that I'm working on, water quality on the reservation, is some of my better work compared to some of the other stuff that I've written in the past. And it's not, I think some of that has to do with the job I had at the research center because it helps me focus on what and I really appreciate that opportunity that I had at the Talbot House because it actually helped me focus on what I needed to do. So in summary, folks, you got to remember the 4 R's, and they are reset, readjust, restart, and refocus. And like I said, I had saw that earlier this week, or this morning, and I thought, I need to do a video on that because I really hadn't done a video on that in quite a while. And it's part about a goal setting too. And also it works with relationships too. If you feel like that these things aren't working where you like them to be, and what can I do to improve things, this is where you do it. And then the thing about that is with the 4 R's is that you take that opportunity and work that with your significant other and sit down together and just basically sit and talk and say, hey, this is where we're at, this is where I want to be, and this is where we want to, like I said, you reset, say, we're not spending enough time together, we're putting too much work into effort, and then you readjust and say, well, we'll keep like Friday nights open for us either to date or stay home or whatever. And then you restart that and say, we're going to do this next Friday, and you set it up as a date, and then you restart it. So it's the same concept you would use in a relationship. So these are some food for thoughts. I know tomorrow I don't know if I will or not, but tomorrow I may do a video or I may wait till Monday since it is Labor Day. I'll have some reflections on Labor Day and the concept of what Labor Day is all about. And maybe sometime this week I will try to do a online as well. Please remember I do have an online conference scheduled October 28th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So feel free to sign up for that. Cost of that is $75. It's a good deal. I'll have lined up some really good speakers. And also remember I do have the books available. And they are also on Amazon. But the word of the day is restart. So if you like and subscribe, you type restart and you put in there the word restart. Give me your email address as well. I will send you I will send you for free the book that I wrote, Empowerment and Change, absolutely free. I can send it to you in PDF or Word document for just liking and subscribing and leaving a comment below on this section. Anyway, folks, Have a great, enjoy your Labor Day weekend. And like I said, I will probably talk to you on Monday. Anyway, have a great, enjoy your rest of your Saturday, enjoy your Sunday, and we'll be talking to you on Monday. Have a great Sunday.